Well, hello there my friends, welcome back to the Scott Ree Project. Now today something very different. What you see here in front of you is a half-grown Muntjac deer. Now to my friends over the pond, this isn't a hare, a rabbit or a dog. The Muntjac is one of the smallest breeds we have here in the UK. Now this was a cull animal. By that I mean this had to be shot. It was caught in a fence, so instead of throwing it away, which we wouldn't do, I thought, do something special. I'm going to skin it. I may stuff the cavity and cook it whole, or just completely bone it out, roll it up and cook it. But I just thought it would be something different to show you guys and gals. You know, it's not the kind of thing you'll see every day. It's a beautiful little thing. Such a shame, but bearing in mind, you know, these are a pest over here in the UK, so they have to be shot. So all I'm going to do is just skin it using this fantastic knife I used with the ball tip. You can see there. I shall put the link in the comments. My friend Rob, who supplies these, sends them all over the world now. So I'm just going to get on and skin this. I think we'll have a little bit of music while I do it. So as you can see, not very big at all. Just going to nip off the ends of those shanks very quickly. If I could get this in a roasting tin, I would do it whole, just to see how it would turn out. Bearing in mind, you know, such a small animal would be lovely and tender. Really hard to sort because the bones are so small, they've got no integrity to them, if that makes sense. So, what to do, what to do, what to do. Get any stray hair off. Absolute perfect condition. Coop's basically just bled it out. So it's absolutely immaculate. Now, what am I going to do? Shame that doesn't go in a tray, innit? Imagine that in a tray. Imagine the belly cavity stuffed with a nice sagey, meaty, maybe some fruit in there, just in a tray, roasted. Oh, what a shame. Thinking on the fly here, I'm just going to take these shoulders off. Simple, natural scene. And I'm thinking maybe if I'm going to take these breasts off, tiny little breasts. Really hard to saw. One. Two. Just going to split the leg there, break that hip bone. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try something. Just going to take that front end off, just like that. And I think if I can fit that in my roasting tin, I'm going to roast it. Roast it whole. Take these shanks off. This will all go to dice, so none of it will go to waste. Just shortening it to get it in a tin. I think that's the plan. I think we'll get some fat of some sort over it, season it up, just get it in the oven. So, for all intents and purposes, I have spatchcocked it. I've just nipped through the H-bone, just gone through a little bit of the backbone, pretty much the same thickness all the way over. Season it up, we'll get some fat on it. I'm thinking bacon, and then we'll cook it really, really quick and see what we got. But at the end of the day, we are making use of this poor little thing, and it would only, you know, in a few hours or over the course of the evening, had a worse fate than us doing the right thing. So we've got a nice little pile of stew and our spatchcock. Let's go to the kitchen. Okay then, so I've managed to get this little spatchcock muntjac onto a tray. Now I was going to add some bacon or some fat or bard it with pork fat, but you know what? I'm going to go for the hard and fast roast method, because obviously it's not very big. So I've got my oven to maximum, and what I'm going to do, just put some lovely British rapeseed oil on. And then I'm going to season this up with some pepper, if it'll work. And the trick is, like when I roast a haunch of venison, normally we brown it in the pan and then get it into a hot oven. By putting it straight into a screaming hot oven, this has been out for a while, so it's up to room temperature. We'll have that double whammy of sealing it straight away, and with it being small, cooking it. That is the plan. So, some pepper, get some salt all over, and I've got my oven, like I said, up to maximum. Might just put a spot of water in the bottom of the tray and slam it in and see how we go. Like I said, you know, you ain't going to get to do this very often. I'm quite looking forward to it. Okay then, let's have a look at it. There might be a bit missing because I've tried it. It's absolutely unbelievable. It cooked so quick. It kind of took me by surprise how quick it cooked. I mean, I gave it 40 minutes, I probed it, and I was like, God, it's there. I've tried it, it's absolutely amazing. As you can imagine, with it being so young, it's so tender, it's juicy, it's just pulls apart. I mean, look, you wouldn't get that. On a big, full-grown haunch. My God. Just take a bit of that off there. Look at that. Oh God, look at it. No pressure on the knife. It's absolutely beautiful. At the end of the day, either I eat it, just superb, or some other creature eats it. Even with it being cooked more than normal, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Let's get into that tenderloin there. Look at it. Just look at it. There you can see how juicy that is. So if I press on that haunch there, can you just see how juicy that is with my thumbs there? We've really got away with cooking that a little bit over because of, obviously, it's a youngster. My God, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to sum this up. It's just beautiful. I dare say it, it knocks spots off a full grown one. It's so tender, it's unreal. But then again, we all knew that. Suckling pig, you know, don't want to say it, but veal, not my thing. But this is mega. Well, my friends, I want to sit down and do this justice with some gravy and some vegetables, but I could just sit there picking with just some mustard and bread. But like I said, something totally different, something unexpected, and it just seemed a shame to waste it. So, as you see, I brought it back and cooked it, and it is just quite possibly some of the most tenderest venison I've ever had. And it tastes amazing. It tastes absolutely amazing. Even though, you know, obviously I've cooked it a bit more hard than I would have liked. I totally got caught out with the timing, you know, half hour, I thought half hour, 30 minutes, I probed it at 30 minutes, and we were at 65, and I'm like, hey-ho, but the saving grace, it was young, it's on the bone. If you do, by some freak chance, get a chance to do this, give it a go. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen here on the SRP today, click subscribe when my face comes up somewhere down here. Also find me on my social media, Facebook, Scott Rea and the Scott Rea Project. On my Instagram at the Scott Rea Project. On my Twitter at the Scott Rea Project. And if you would like to help out and share the love, check out my Patreon page. But until next time, I'm going to sit down and enjoy this tiny little surprise. Take care, my friends. All the best.